Hello and welcome back to my little townhouse tutorial. I'm Simon and I showed you in the last two parts that how I would do my modeling on the house of Cortex. Yeah, we have prepared now this state. So this is a pretty nice state of modeling, and we are close to adding details and all the other stuff. We started with the door frame the last episode and added several textures to the mesh. For sure there's missing a lot so far, but yeah. Okay, let's do this now. Let's go ahead and we see that here will be the door, and we have here a little socket of a stone so that the door is not completely in the ground. And yes, basically we want to cut out this door frame here now. I have applied the here's still our mirror modifier on this. This is called modifier. Yeah, modifier. We still have here the mirror modifier, and I want to cut out those faces here that we can place our cube. No, we don't will place a cube. We just will place a plane, which is fitting here to my mesh. Okay, how can I cut out these faces? It's pretty simple in this way. I will select those both meshes, my wood beam and my house basic, and I will hide the roof for now. Okay, then I want to add here a new edge loop. Go to edit mode, new edge loop. We'll place it now here, and we see that the edge is nicely somewhere inside here, but we see that when we move this edge, our UVs are, yeah, that my UVs will get distorted when I move this. So how can I move this edge without changing the UV layout here? Because when the UV will stay always here, my two UV points, vertices, but in the mesh I will move this, and this is a little bit weird. Yeah, how can I fix this? If I press double G, you see that here will be a new selection option panel, and when I click here now to correct UVs, it should be always nicely unfolded in the bed. So you can see here's it now as well moving. So wherever I position now my new edge with double G, it always fits nicely, and the UVs doesn't distort it by itself. Yeah, this is very important because yeah, we don't want that this is happening or influence our UV texture. So I will place this somewhere where it fits nicely. Then I move this a little bit slower, and yeah, basically we have now the possibility to delete this face, these faces, and now we have a nice entrance to the door. For sure, there is now a little bit of messy layout here, and when okay, this is not good. I will just move it by eye, because there will be our wood beam going ahead of this. Okay, we have a little bit of messy texture around here. We don't all need this texture, these vertices or this edge loops here. This is the reason why I will as well move this and merge it with the corner here. So we don't need these edges here or these vertices, so just remove them. As well, this is as well for these vertices here. We don't need all these edge loops here because yeah, we just need this form on the side where the roof is hitting with the house basic. So we need just these vertices basically, and this is all unnecessary. So I will keep this middle of edge loop, so that we have the half of this house, and all of this should be merged with the corners. So I will move this to this, and sorry, this to this, and our UV texture is not influenced by this doing. So we have now here again quartz and truss. This is totally okay because it's flat, and yeah, so we have tidied up this here as well a little bit. And we have here the door entrance, so go to object mode, bring back all my other objects, and we see now that this is pretty okay. We don't need the base at all, so but I will care about this later as well. Okay, now I would say that that I want to add the door itself, or the door socle here. Okay, so select this mesh, and basically we don't need all of this here and this here as well. So I just need this face. Okay, go to front view and place it somewhere to this position. As well, we need to adjust here. Sorry. I want to adjust the edge here a little bit so that this is fitting as well. Bring the origin to the geometry, or no, yeah, it's okay like this, because the door will not open at all, and don't need the angle somewhere on this side, so it will stay merged at this position. Okay, we can now move it inside and place it somewhere where we want where this door should be. For sure, maybe somewhere here, so that we can see that the socle is not influencing here at all my door at all. Okay, apply the scale, but it's totally fine. Okay, now I go to edit mode, face, and unwrap my little door here now. And I will need this texture from this material. I will this texture from this material, because we have here a door already textured. So as well, we have some windows here and whatever. We have shrooms and flags and some other detailed stuff. But I want this door, so I select this wood beam and my door and combine them with Control J. So I have now this combined. I select this face and go to materials and so assign this town hall material and select here as well my town hall unique detail. Okay, this is great. So scale it and place it somewhere where this fits nice. Probably somewhere here. And scale it so that this and this side is pretty nice fitting. as well here. And what we are gonna do here is we will stretch this now a little bit, because yeah, this is not very beautiful and we want have this like this. So this is yeah, we stretch this now a little bit. This is a little bit disordered now, but it's fine for this texture. It's not very much and it will not change a lot. So this door is fitting now as well to my mesh. Okay, probably we should as well add now here underneath the socket. This will be as well pretty basic. I will create a new mesh, a cube, place it somewhere in front of this. Okay, for sure. Oh, so this was not what I wanted to do. Go face, side view, and I will just add this face and delete it a little bit underneath my 0 point here. Then I take the upper point, the upper face, and move it as well, double G, somewhere here, I guess. So, okay guys, sorry, I need to say to you, I need to tell you that I have made a little mistake here, because yeah, we see now that the door blade is completely in the center, and the 0 point, but my door isn't. So there is this strange position of my door right now, and I want to fix this. So I select my combined mesh here, select this face, and press P to separate it from the rest of this. Press Ctrl Shift Alt C and bring the origin back to the geometry. We have just here a little offset of the x-axis, so we see this here as well. So bring this position to 0 now. So now my door is completely centered, and I need to adjust this as well to this. So okay, move these columns so this is again fitting together. And now as well my door blade, is centered as well to the door here. So yeah, it was a little mistake, but we fix it very quickly, and so this isn't that bad. So go on modeling in here. So scale, I want to scale this now on the x-axis a little bit, so that we have our stone is a little bit overlapping here on this side. Probably I will make it a little bit more bigger. Oh, okay, snapping need to be deactivated, and yeah, something like this probably. Well, before we go on, I want to place a texture on my cube here so that I can feel the size of the stone here. For this I'm going to edit mode here, duplicate this, Control Shift D, so I duplicate this face here and separate it from the selection. I have now two faces. Go to edit mode. Yeah, for sure there is this modifier on this as well, so I remove this from this face. Now this face is really separated from the rest of this, but what I really want to have is this material on this mesh. Okay, now select both, and my box and my new face, and combine it with Ctrl G. Now I can delete this face again and have this material on this object as well. Okay, so what I really want to do is now assigning the matte seams material and go to UV. For sure there's now something what is probably not good, but let's remove at first this face, all these faces around this, and I just want to unwrap this one. Yeah, again we have the same issue, we need to apply the scale, because yeah, you see here there's this that I transformed this a little bit. So Control A, scale, this is now this is reset it again to 111, and now I want to unwrap this again so I have this correct size of my UV layout. Great. I have already assigned my matte seams material. I just need to select it here as well. Stone seams, yes, this is this one. Great. So bring it somewhere here to this position. I see that I have a little problem here. So for this I will add an edge ring and place it somewhere here. Now my texture isn't disordered in any way because I have fixed this with this correct UVs. Delete this face and I bring this now in here somewhere to this position probably. Select all edges and extrude this. So probably something like this. Seems okay, and maybe scale this as well a little bit. The thing is that those faces are not fold out, they are completely overlapping each other, so this edge and this edge is on the same position, so there's no texture information about this, and this is only one color, what is basically good for us because I don't want to have any texture around here. This should be monocolor, and this is great for our modeling. So this is okay. I don't want anything else. The only thing is I want that this edge is probably a little bit more to this. Okay. This face should be now deleted because yeah, we will render this face. We don't want that this is rendered. Cool. So now basically the door and everything is ready. Maybe I'm not absolutely happy with this result here, because this is pretty, yeah. Let's rise this a little bit, and let's adjust this as well a little bit. I don't see the end of this. Yeah. Now I want to disorder this texture as well a little bit. When I move it, it won't stretch it. I can't stretch it. When I disable this option, then my UVs moving back to the position where I put the edge now. So this is now correct for me. Great. So what I want to do as next, I have hide my UV, my background image. Now bring it back. Basically, this is a little bit too strong for now. I want to bring the opacity to a lower, maybe to what 0.2 or something like this. Yeah, because this is a little bit overpowered. As well, my side image should be as well a little bit, so bring it to 0.2, something like this. Okay. It is okay now. So when I go to the front view, I want to add next the chimney or this little window here. So I will start with this window. This is a pretty simple form because I just need to place a cylinder here. Okay, I will go now to the side view. So deselect everything and Shift A, bring a cylinder, and I don't want to have it with 32 vertices. This is a little bit too much. I'm happy with 8. And yeah, this is now, it's not rotated correctly at the moment. So as well, I want him that it is a 0. And I want that the radius is, yeah, the radius is okay. Depth is probably a little bit too much, so 0.2 or something like this, maybe 0.3. It's okay for now. And I want that it is rotated a little bit. So on the x-axis it should be 90 degrees. Yes, this looks good. So when I go to the front view, I can, oh, okay, this is still not placed correctly. So bring it to this position and place it where it belongs to be. I see that this is now not the correct size, so scale it up. Yes, this is okay, I guess. And now I bring it back on the epsilon axis. Now it's disappeared, but this is no problem. Again, move it a little bit out. Should be okay like this. Very important is to delete as well the back face, or the face which is connected in the inside here. Again, fix this a little bit. Great. And now, what is the name for this? To move the face inside with the button I can do this. Front view, orthographic view. Okay, I need to scale this a little bit more till to this position here. Yes, this is great. And now I want to extrude it to the and place it to the inside. So yeah, somewhere probably to this position here. Great. I do like this. The only thing what I need to do is to make squares or tries to from this geometry here. So I select those 2 vertices and press J to connect this. As well, I will do the same with those 2, and you see that there will be generate another vertex here in the middle. This is pretty good because now we have quads here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and my geometry is nice. The next thing is I want to create the seams. So this face will be completely black, or I will place a window material texture or something like this inside of this, and this will get a wood texture or something like this. So selecting all these edges here, these loops, and mark them as seam. When I press AA, I can select everything. And one very important thing is, yeah, when I think about the UV layout, I need to cut it probably here, because otherwise it can't be unfolded nicely. Mark seam there, and this is a ring. This is cool. This should be probably as well. I will make this cut here because you won't see this cut here probably at all, because when you're running here on the ground you will not see this edge at all, but you will see this edge, and this is the reason why I don't take this as my seam. So mark this here as seam. Apply now as well the skate, and press U to unwrap. You see here that this is laid out very nicely. So we have here the outer ring, the main ring, then you have here the window faces, and here's this the inner ring, and this is the outer ring. Everything looks nice. For all of this faces I will try something. This will be pretty interesting. I don't know if this is working or not, but I want that everywhere on this will be a seam. And now I will unfold every face again. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 4, 5. Rotate this to 180 degrees. Rotate 180. Yes. So you see what I'm doing here. E, rotate 180. So I want that every face is on the same position, and that we have this texture running around this circle. And this is very important. So when I press E now again, and rotate it, then I will unfold every face in the same position. But care, when I press E in this scene, in my 3D scene, in this 3D viewport, then I will extrude, and this is for sure not what I wanted. But when I press E in the UV editor, I will unfold this again. So there's a little difference about this, but this makes huge changes. So now everything is laid out correctly, and I will assign a new material to this. Call this material mill wheel, because this material is basically used for the mesh of my windmill. But this texture is pretty nice. You see, I want to use this texture that this is running around my window. And this is a test, because I don't know exactly how this will look like in the end. But I guess this will be completely nice. So building texture, and I will select this file now. And for sure we need to assign this as well. And yeah, we have now this. Basically this is too much, but maybe we want to use this or this texture, but I'm not completely sure. Let's test this out a little bit. Basically, I'm not happy with that this is always the same. Let's test it out if we can find a nice solution to this. Probably we will need a other texture for this, but let's check this out. What will happen if I going this way? Probably make it a little bit smaller. Probably like this. So we have this metal ring out there, and we have as our nails or whatever this is here in the middle. And yeah, we have a edge as well here. And basically this is good, but yeah, we need to try this out again. Probably it's not the best solution. Probably we need to place this somewhere here. I'm just trying to find a nice place for this. Looks okay. Maybe we should as well add the metal as well here to this one. Let's check it out. And this should be probably here. So we have this black material out there. Looks basically fine to me. Then the next one as well, assign and which texture do we want to place it here. So I will make this very small so that I just have this one color on this face, and so this is okay, I guess. Now selecting all of this, because we will need as well, we will need our window texture. Window texture is as well on this town hall texture. So when I'm looking at this, I will copy this, separate it. So we have this now, and merge it with this object. Then again go to edit mode and delete this face. I have now brought my town hall material to this mesh and assign this. Now I need to select it, and probably we will add this material to my window. This looks pretty nice. Probably scale it a little bit. Well, so basically this window is as well finished now. Yeah, I know that it looks a little bit different than in our concept. There I have placed this material, but yeah, a concept is not completely 100% what we need to do or what I should do. This is just for free which kind of texture I will create on this, and I like this as well, so why not? The next thing is I want to create this little wood, yeah, you know, the wood beam here, that this is a little bit, that we get this detail here, and as well this top detail view for the front view. So what I'm going to do is, this will be probably some basic wood. So I will just copy this, bring it up, rotate it to 90%, place it somewhere here. Yes, and going to this way, and let's move it down. Okay, this is not working. So I will unfold this the degrees later, because I will change some of this. As well, we will go to object mode and scale the length of this, because this is a little bit too long. Scale X. Oh, before before I do this, I need to separate this. Otherwise, I will in fact influence this here as well, and I don't want this. So now bring the origin to the geometry again. So this should be now, it should be at 0 basically. Okay. Okay. And now scale X. So till the outer vertices hitting here and here my roof. I know that these edges are not corrected yet, so as well scale X, so I can move it a little bit to the inside, and as well this fits now nicely. Now I need to decide where I want to place this. Probably, yeah, okay, that was a little mistake again, because I want that this wood beam will be somewhere here. So scale X so that till this fits again, and don't look here or here out of my mesh. This is now nice. The only thing is I need to bridge those two edges so that this is closed again. So I just select those two edges and press F to fill this. So I have now created a bridge, and when we look at this object, there's still those side. This is open, but the rest is filled, and this is cool. This is good. Basically, it's as well. The UVs are a little bit deformed, but yeah, it's not that bad. It looks basically okay. If we want that this is completely perfect, we need to unfold all of this as well, and probably I will make here a new seam and yeah, just unfold this again and probably rotate this again to 90% and scale it up till the texture is looking nice again. But yeah, this depends on everyone. For me, I would be happy as well with don't doing this process, but yeah, it depends to everyone what he wanna do and if he can live with this. Yeah, basically this is now as well. This is now as well okay. The next step will be those two. This little wood thing here. This is as well pretty simple. Yeah, the thing is that maybe it looks now a little bit complicated, but basically this is just an L. So what I will do here is I will create a new cube, bring it to X. Wow, I need really to fix this. So where is my 3D cursor? So bring this to 0, please. Yeah, that's great. Okay, I will bring it here now, and what I want to do is scale it. Probably till to this position, till to this size. Probably it should be as well something like this. Yes. And what I want to do now is okay, I want to select this one. Go to faces. I press E to extrude. Press and bring it somewhere to this position. Then the same with this. Extrude and bring it maybe to that position here. So this is completely okay. Now I can bring this edge to this edge and this as well to this. So I have now the perfect L, and we don't need this and this face, so delete it. as well I want this edge ring here that this is a seam, mark seam. And what I wanted as well is this and this should be as well a seam, mark seam. So let's test it. 1, 2. Before I do this, I need to for sure rotation scale should be locked or frozen, should be frozen. Go back to edit mode and grab this. So we have now laid out this pretty nicely. Sure. Okay, now I want to take this here and rotate this to 90%, rotate this to 45%, but to the minus. Yes. And now bring it back to X. What? Oh, okay, I have, this is a little bit off now, but when we place it something like this, it's completely nice. So bring it somewhere here. Okay, and this is maybe too thick. I don't want that this is too thick. So let's bring it to a position where it basically fits nice. Something like this probably. And now select those two faces and bring this in. Yeah, let's find a nice view. Yeah, something like this. Okay. As well, my edges are not looking out there somewhere, so okay, they does. So let's bring them a little bit in, so that this is something like this, and this should be brought to the other view. If you wonder how I'm making this, so you see that when I press double G, that you can move an edge or vertices along their own geometry. So I can move the edge along my connected edges on this side, and as well it should be possible to bring them along the other side, but maybe I have a wrong angle right now. But if I want to move it to the other direction, I just need to press Alt and I got the tangents, and I can move it to the other side as well. So I have always the correct position of this. Well, this is now a little bit disordered, so I need to unwrap this again. And what I want to do now is I will merge those two objects so that I can get this wood material as well on this object. Now I need to select the correct texture. For sure this need to be, oops, press L and rotate this to 90%. Now I have the correct direction of the wood structure, and bring it somewhere here and scale this till it fits nicely. Yes. Yes, that's okay. That's okay. So we have now as well in this part of the rooftop. So what we want to do as well is bringing those round wood boulders, wood beams on this position as well. So this is as well pretty simple. We just need to bring some cylinders here and texture them. I don't have right now the texture for the rings of my wood beams, but I will place the meshes right now here. So save the file for now. Take a little nip of coffee and go on modeling. Press Shift A and add a cylinder. this cylinder should be probably depth should be 0.7 probably. Sorry, my handy got a little message. I didn't mute it. That's bad. But okay, 0.7 is probably not okay. Let's go on with 8.5. Yeah, we will see. We will see. 8 vertices is great. Completely okay. The size, yeah, I will look at it. So, orthographic view. Now, bring it somewhere up. Rotate this on the epsilon axis. Now the x-axis to 90%. That's 90 degrees. And yes, this is nice. And just place him somewhere here. Looks good. Oops. Move it along the epsilon axis. See where we want to place this. Probably here. Yeah, not the best place, but okay. Press 5 so I can leave this orthographic view here. It's tricky, but now we got it. So, okay. Probably we should move it a little bit to the inside so that this is really not reaching or overlapping each other. Okay. I personally like this. I just want to bring it a little bit down because I think, yeah, it looks nicer to this position when this is a little bit overlapping as well here. Okay. Then duplicate this and bring this somewhere, or wait for the duplication. So delete this duplicate. I want to do the UV layout before I duplicate this. So prepare everything. Connect this again as before. Connect this here as well. What I want to do, probably it's very rough if I leave it like this. So I like to add here a little bit more geometry, probably like this. Then selecting all the faces here and scaling this a little bit up. So there should be a wood part around here. Inverters now. So this is the wood back, and yeah, let's bring this a little bit in as well, so that we have here the wood part, and inside is the wood here. You know. Select now all my edges where I want to set my seams. Mark seam. Yes. And now here as well a seam. I will set the UV cut for those here. Mark seam. And what I want to do with this one, basically, this is going to be a little bit hard because I don't know how we should do this, but for sure this will be a unique texture for the edge, for the wood rings, so for the lifetime rings. But how I should do this, we will see. Apply the scale for this one. Select everything, and I want to unwrap, and let's see if everything is correctly. Yeah, basically this looks okay. We got now this here, so this is the outer ring and this is the inner ring, and this will be a unique texture, whatever. So I will keep this for now till I get the nice texture on this as well. But for now I will keep this layout, or this is basically a blocking for texturing now, so we'll care about this later. But I want to merge those two objects to one, and if I go here to edit mode, my UVs are laid out completely the same position, so this is okay. Okay, what do we have left here? We need as well this middle wood beam here. We need as well here this little detail on this position. For sure all the shrooms and stuff. For sure all the roof details on this position here, and as well the roof chimney. I think I should model the front view here before I go to the other stuff here. So I will go on with this one. I will copy this and rotate this to 90%. This, and this, and hide the rest. Yeah, we see that I have made a little mistake here again, so please delete this, duplicate this, go to the front view, rotate this to 90%. Should be now okay. Yes, it's okay. Go to the side view and place it somewhere on this position probably, so that this mesh is going to this mesh, but there's a little thickness as well here, and yeah, for here for sure as well. For this mesh, yeah, it's always hard to select this. Go to edit mode, activating snap tool, and bring this edge to the same position than the other side here. As well, I want to do this with this side. So this is now again a good, they're at the same position. Go to the front view, and I will double G this, bring it somewhere to this position here. Deactivating snipping tool, correct UV should be activated as well, and yeah, for sure this somewhere at this position as well. So when I bring back all the other geometry, this is now fitting well to the rest of this. Great. Select this again and go to edit mode. Select all these faces here and Shift D to duplicate this again. This is the reason I want to add as next this little thing here. So care as well about the face we have duplicated inside there, because we don't need this. So just bring this in a little bit, and now delete this face, because we don't need this. This is just a face we don't see never again in Game Engine. Okay, now I want to select this and this edge, go to front view and bring them a little bit down like this probably. Okay, scale to X, so then I can make this little trick here. Maybe move it a little bit up. Again, yeah, that's nice. But what to do with this? Yeah, should be okay. But when we look closer, this should be probably inside of here, or should this not be inside of here? I think this is be better if the door will not, that this is not infecting the door here. So I just will close this face here and this here as well. And now I need to think about the UV layout for this. Okay, I will make here seam. This will be a single face, and probably here as well. Mark seam. Select everything, unfold this, and yeah, this is the layout is working well. Oh, yeah, for sure. We need to unfold this here as well, but now it's working. I will keep it like for now here, because yes, I will create a texture for this later as well, and assigning it to this model, but for now this is okay, and I will leave it like this. So save my scene again, because yeah, don't want to lose everything. I see at right now that this is not correct. Basically I forgot to scale this to a correct size. So yes, I just need to scale it up till to this position here. So yeah, now this is much better. Don't know why I forgot this. Yeah, it's fitting nice now to my mesh. Now I think the front view is now done. All meshes are generated for the front thing. And what I will do with the back side, yeah, this will be another part, I guess. But for now, I want to create now the chimney. The chimney will be very simple. So, where's my 3D cursor? Bring the 3D cursor to 0, because yes. Create a new cube. Place it somewhere here and scale it down, because we want to hit the thickness of this. Okay, the position will be probably somewhere here. Yes, so I will move it here, and now I will take this face and really move it down till to this position here. Maybe a little bit more, because yeah, this is good. Yes, okay. I think this is the this is nearly done. We just need to extrude this, scale it up, extrude it, and yes, it's done. The only thing what I need to do now is I will invert it, probably something like this, and I will add here another texture for black hole or something like this. But now we're coming to the texture. Let me think.
A few hours later.
I want that here will be a marked seam, marked seam. Then I want here as well. So, oops, there should be a seam, marked seam. And here should be a seam. Maximum. For sure, I will create here as well a seam. And this should be fine. We will see, we will see. Press 5. Delete this. I will bring this up a little bit because, yeah, you know, performance. Okay, this is great. Now I need as well a little seam. Probably I will choose this one, mark seam. Yes. Again, apply the scale and select everything, unwrap. Yes. Okay, we have now this. This is pretty interesting. I will combine this with this mesh. GO. Okay, probably not now. I will combine it later. So duplicate this, separate it, and combine it with this mesh, and delete this face. And now I can select my material wall and assign it. The same is for here. Let's just select this. And I know that there is now a little problem here. Because, yes, we have a little deformation here. And I don't like deformations. Especially on this one here. So we have several options to solve this. One option will be I will create here, here, and here a seam. Select everything and unfold this again. So there is no deformation on this one, but yeah, we have for sure some seams on the sides, and this is not the best solution. So I will go back here. Other solution will be when I just so go back. Yes. So other solution will be when I just select this and mark them as seams, and when I select everything and unfold it, we have laid out this perfectly. And yeah, for sure there's some overlapping parts, but basically this is okay. It's not very disturbing for me. When I bring this back to a nice size of texture, this looks pretty okay. I like this result more than the result before. So let's go on with this. It's completely okay. Yeah, for sure we need to solve as well this little problem here. Thing is, I should place it here probably and scale it up. Then we will get this stone bricks here, and I like those stone bricks because we have here this white edge. Let's place it somewhere on this position here. So probably here. Yes, I like it because now we have here this texture part. Okay, this is not good, but basically this is not good, but okay. Top view is as well a little bit different than the rest of this. Stone wall, seams, stone wall. Which texture should we use for this? Seams. This texture should be different. I will use the door texture for this. So duplicate this, duplicate my door, and merge it with the chimney. Delete now this face. We have now our material here on this mesh as well, and assign the town hall material to this. So I go to the town hall, and now we have here this black thing here, and now we have a black chimney. This is great. If you want, you can put it a little bit in there, but yeah, it's not necessary. It's nice for detail, but yeah, if you want to go really low poly, this should be okay. And basically you will look at this inside here, because we will make a little roof for the chimney as well. So I go to the side view. You see here there's this little roof thing. I will create a new cube, bring it here to this position, as well the front view to this position here. I draw the concept a little bit wrong, the front and the side view, because in my concept there will be this triangle in the front side, and I want to create this triangle as well. So let's do this. At first I want to bring this to a correct position, bring this face as well down. The size should be okay. What? Okay, the front view is a little bit different than the side view, but this is not too bad. Scale everything a little bit. So I'll adjust it here. This is totally fine. So you need to choose one. I have a little mistake here in the concept as well. Yeah, my chimney is here a little bit higher than the side view, but this is a mistake I did. And yeah, I can clarify this here in 3D view as well. So I bring this down, and now I will select those two edges and merge at center as well. This merge at center. So I have now this roof here. I go now to the side view again and scale epsilon to bring this in. Nice. So we have this little chimney here, this roof for the chimney. I want to make this a little bit higher. For sure, this is a little bit too less distance between those two, in my opinion. So I want to bring it a little bit up, because yeah, there should be a little gap between those two objects. And now it's time to make here UV seams around there, and here, and here, mark seam, and probably here as well. So nearly everything is has their own place for the UV space. Go to object mode, apply the scale, select everything and unwrap everything. For sure there's now the wrong texture as well here, so very easy. Go to edit mode, duplicate the face, separate this. Remove the modifier because we don't need this modifier on this one. Merge those two objects, go to edit mode, delete this face, and we have now on this mesh as well our roof wood or roof shingle material. So assign this and select it here as well. Great. Okay, now I need to rotate all the UVs to the correct position. For example, this and this one are basically the same UVs. For now I will select everything and scale this a little bit because that we have pretty the similar texture size from the roof and here. Select those two. I can place this wherever I want to. Maybe this should be with a nice border here on the bottom side. Rotate this to 180 degrees as well, 180 degrees. Place it as well somewhere here. Yes. Take the next one, rotate this to 180 degrees, 180 degrees. Yes. Place it maybe somewhere here, similar. And this here as well. Let's look at the result. Yeah, could be better. Well, probably we need to move it to the correct position. I think that this is not correct. Scale X, scale epsilon. Probably we need to make it like this. I don't know why, but this should be something like this. Scale epsilon. Yes, something like this. Okay. It's basically totally fine, so I'm happy with the result. The only thing is I want to create here other texture, wood planks. Yes. Let's assign the wood planks on the underneath of this side. As well, need to select it here. Probably like this and scale X. Till it fits. Okay, probably I will scale it as to the epsilon as well, that we get a better result. What I don't like is that there's no frame around this, so I invert this a little bit. And select all this edges here. Mark this as seam. Mark seam, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extrude them. And what I want to do with this one, I will roof shingle, assign as material, bring it as well here, scale it, and I will place it somewhere here, so we get this frame now. Okay, looks a little bit better now. The only thing is we need those little wood sticks. holding this roof shingle here. So add cube, so pretty basic and pretty easy, very quick. So just add a new cube, place it. Probably we don't want to have a cube here. Probably I just want to have a triangle here, so merge at center as well for this, merge at center. So we have this triangle here. This is great. Scale this a little bit to the x-axis, so this is a little bit higher. I will remove this and this face, and I will select this edge as my seam. Yes. So select this, bring it down, select this, and bring this up. Now this is my wood stick here, or whatever. Probably I need to scale this a little bit because, yeah, this size was a little bit too big. Bring it as well to the top side. Now I will apply the scale. Select everything, unwrap this. Nice. This is for sure the wrong texture. Which texture do we want? We want should be it roof wood, but no, we don't want roof wood here. So I will duplicate this one and merge it with this one. Now I can select all of this, faces. This was a little bit unhappy, but yeah, it's okay. Delete all of this. Now it's fine. Select matte wood, assign, and place it here as well. This is now probably a little bit too big, so scale it, bring it somewhere here. Now we have a nice root stick here. Cool. So duplicate this 1, 2, and 3, and our chimney is finished. Cool. So the only thing is, what I want to do is I will merge this and this here as well. Now our chimney is finished. Yeah, as expected, details take a lot of time, so I'm not finished with this house modeling for now. So I will create a fourth path on this, part of modeling, and then I will make another video for implementing this to Unity to check it out, what is wrong or if everything is okay.
Well guys, at the end of this video I wanna say a special thank you to our patrons. Eric, Simon Zineda, David Hensel, Theresa, Erich Gange, Walter Brunner, Robert Hartl, Melina Brunner, Reinhard Bauer. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching, and maybe till the next time. Cheers!